5 cartoon scene that violates the principles of physics. In 3, 2, 1. 1. Tom and Jerry cartoon.
In this video, Jerry the mouse hits Tom the cat with a pie and remains in the air after Tom released him from his grip. The law of gravitation is being violated. According to this law, gravity causes you to be pulled downward towards the center of the earth. Anything with mass has a gravitational pull towards it.
What happened according to this video?
According to this video, you can run in mid-air instead of falling directly towards the ground.
What should have happened?
When Tom let go of Jerry, he should have fallen to the ground instead of running away in mid-air. If Jerry fell to the ground, he would have followed Newton's law and came to the ground because of Earth's gravitational pull.
2. Looney Tunes cartoon.
In this video, Wile E. Coyote is trying to catch Roadrunner by waiting for him to arrive and then flinging himself with a giant rubber band and launching himself into the air to get close enough to capture Roadrunner.
In what way that the law of physics was violated?
It is when Coyote launched himself into the air and continued to fly at a constant speed in a straight line.
What law was violated? It is Newton's first law of motion, or the law of inertia.
According to this law, an object in motion will remain in motion at a constant speed in a straight line unless the object is acted upon by an unbalanced force. Gravity is an unbalanced force, therefore, the object should not have continued to move forward in a straight line.
What happened according to this video?
According to this video, an object in motion will remain in motion at a constant speed in a straight line, even when there are unbalanced forces acting on it.
What should have happened?
The coyote should have gradually fallen downward as it flung into the air because gravity is acting on it, and an object does not continue to move in a straight line if an unbalanced force is acted upon it.
3. Still in the Looney Tunes cartoon.
In this video, Wile E. Coyote is being pushed off the cliff by Roadrunner.
In what way that the law of physics was violated?
The character walks off the edge of a cliff, remains suspended in midair, and doesn't fall until he realizes the situation that he's in. In this scenario, Newton's law of universal gravitation is violated. According to this law, any two bodies attract each other with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them.
What happened according to this video?
According to this video, any body suspended in space will remain in space until made aware of its situation.
What should have happened?
As soon as Wile E. Coyote was pushed off the cliff by Roadrunner, he should have fallen down following the path of a projectile's trajectory. This should have happened because gravity is a downward acceleration that causes objects to accelerate down towards the Earth at a speed of 9.8 meters per second squared. Therefore, the coyote would not have been able to stand suspended in midair.
4. Again in Tom and Jerry cartoon. In this scene, what law of physics was violated?
It is the conservation of energy.
In what way that the law of conservation of energy was violated?
In this scene, Jerry is riding his skateboard and suddenly picks himself up and goes up into the air. The law of conservation of energy is broken when Jerry creates upward momentum out of nowhere, and the only way to do that is to create energy, which is impossible. According to this law, energy may neither be created nor destroyed.
What should have done?
If real physics were present, then Jerry would have stayed on the ground.
5. Still on Tom and Jerry cartoon.
In this scene, what law of physics was violated? It is the conservation of momentum. In what way that the law of conservation of momentum was violated? In this scene, Jerry is again riding his physics-defying skateboard at a high speed and goes up a bookshelf with gravity pulling him, but doesn't lose any of his speed while going up. Jerry defies conservation of momentum by not losing any of his momentum while he is going up at a 90 degrees angle with gravity pulling on him. According to this law, for a collision occurring between object 1 and object 2 in an isolated system, the total momentum of the two objects before the collision is equal to the total momentum of the two objects after the collision. What should have done? If William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, creators of Tom and Jerry, were in Mr. DePie's physics class, Jerry would gradually lose speed.
Thank you for watching Submitted by J.R.B. Roylo.